Despite the opening accolades for Noach's character in the beginning, in the very first pasuk of Parshat Noach, of being a righteous person, a tzaddik tamim, et Elokim talech Noach, one of the greatest accolades that anyone received in the Torah, Noach turns out to be only mediocre. Chazal say that despite the fact that he did everything that Hashem asked him to do in building the Teva, in building the ark, he failed to take a maximal approach and response to Hashem's instructions, because he could have done more. He could have influenced and inspired his generation to follow God and to become saved from the flood. This attitude of Chazal in our tradition is hinted to in the Torah itself, because we find at the very end of the story, after Noach comes out of the ark, Hashem repeatedly instructs him and promises him that he should resettle the world, he should have more children, and this won't happen again. And Noach, we see, failed to do that and never had any more children. And the question is, why was it that Noach, despite being such a great person, failed to realize his potential and the hopes that we had for him? When we look at the very beginning of the Parsha, we see that his virtues are counted, but not to him. After the first 3 verses, God speaks to Noach for the first time. And I can't help but notice that despite the fact that the Torah recounts all the praises for Noach, these were never told to him. And I can't help but wonder what would have happened if Hashem would have told Noach that he was an ish tzaddik, a tamim. What if Noach would have realized his greatness? Would he then have actualized his potential? And I think that this highlights the fact that often we don't always see our potential. We don't see our greatness. Perhaps Noach thought, he's saving me because he has to save someone, but I'm not really so great. And if only he would have realized his strengths and his capacity and his potential, would he have realized it and actualized it? And it's a lesson for us all to always highlight the virtues and strengths of people around us, so that to help them realize their potential and help them find their own strengths so that they will take full advantage of them. Shabbat Shalom.